Hey everybody, it's Dipio. Welcome back to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Alright, where we left off last time was we took out Valravn. We've opened one door, defeated one god that will lead us towards Helheim. And now we're getting ready to walk through this gate. I don't believe there's anything for us to see here. But I could be way wrong. Let's explore here for a second. I see some gates. And this was a straight up boss arena, and I didn't do any exploring in here, so there might be something worth seeing. I was gonna walk right out the door, but maybe not quite yet. Or maybe I'm crazy. No, I did do this. I unlocked the gate and he came in here and fought. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, sorry. False alarm. Okay, what's out here? Is this this is probably the mammoth head where I started everything. Okay. Very cool. Well, I was right that was the boss gate. Just from the other side.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees. The mountains. Caves.
Another cool exploration is doing this from a fictionalized setting, but from a long enough time period ago where what would somebody think if they had these kind of visions and voices? They would have no choice but to think that they were, in touch with some kind of supernatural force.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Nowadays, we're well versed enough in mental illness that... Oh, speaking of
Mother.
Face.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Anyway, like I was saying, nowadays a person afflicted with this may feel that way, but people around them will more instinctively think that there's a sickness that needs to be treated, and allow someone to get help. So it's kind of an interesting viewpoint where everyone around you would think that this was somehow influenced by the gods or demons or what have you, and you would feel alone or special or isolated because of it. I imagine it's hard enough not to feel that way nowadays, much less back in times before we knew the root causes of some of these things. We've got a bridge up here. Oh, this is a bridge I came to before. Yes, this was the gate. Okay. Sorry. We're backtracking a little bit, and it's thrown my brain for a loop. Like I said, I want to keep an eye out for all those runes because I'm getting really cool glimpses of Norse mythology as we go along, and that's really, really cool to me. I was always a bit of a mythology geek in school, but everything was Greek. Yes, I hit that one before. You don't really get into a lot more mythology in American high schools. You can find it in college if you go to the right places, but growing up it was pretty much just Greek. All right. Whoa. Wow. Didn't even give me a chance. He just jumped in attacking me. No.
You're close. They've surrounded.
Oh, that kind of slows everything down.
She needs to go back.
She can't.
It won't open.
Why won't it open?
Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
Yes, we...
She hasn't challenged Cert.
Okay, so I can use that mirror to slow down time and gain a little bit of reaction speed. I don't know what the if it's just a charge thing that I build up from attacking. Like, what's the actual frequency or rate at which I can use it? I'll have to keep an eye on that. But that's very cool that I can use that to give him a bit of an upper hand in those kind of situations. Oh, that messed up hand. It reminds me of Ash from Evil Dead 2.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Look, we've got another face here on the waterfall.
Senua, we each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see. But there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay, we got a bridge to cross here, but I kind of want to explore down first. I think down will lead to the waterfall, and maybe have a rune or something back there, but I don't think it'll be the way forward. But I'm a big dummy, so I could be 100% wrong. Nope, I was right.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice, and the Northmen tell this story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants, and people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Okay, so this, I mean, I've kind of figured this out. I haven't said it yet, but this will be kind of be my guide to how far along I am in the game. If I find them without, you know, missing any, then each one is kind of a chapter broken up, and that'll tell me about where I am towards the resolution of the whole thing. So that's kind of cool. That's a neat way to keep track. I'm also going to assume that in fights my health is regenerating. So as long as I don't get beat up too much at once, like if I can stay on my toes and keep the fight going to them, I can take a few hits and it's not like a life bar that's going down, but like a general refilling pool. And we got our more runes on the walls here. And here comes the darkness. I have to keep track too. If the people that I'm fighting are around whenever these piles of bodies are around. If I'm fighting the dead. Like, the darkness swoops in, there's piles of corpses everywhere. I wonder if those... I gotta look every time I fight if there's piles of bodies around, because that could tell me a lot.
Surround you. Don't let them get behind you. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
Oh, those overhead swings. Oh, there's so many of them.
Behind you!
Okay, I got them both kind of on a parallel plane here. I love that deflection. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Nobody. Yeah.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's gonna be on this side.
Focus.
Okay. Now what looks to be a Y. Yep. Yep, I see it. That's so cool.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead.
So I've
Look
got
towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
So I've got my vision tracking down a little bit better and my fighting down a little bit better, so I shouldn't feel so hemmed in the future, not knowing what I'm doing. Did I? I did. Okay. Come on, Senua. Can you not open the door? Did I do something wrong? Did I miss something? Maybe up here? Do I gotta redo it? No. Like that, am I hearing the fires? Okay. I unlocked it, but the door's not opening. Which means I either missed something or it's glitched. I hope I missed something. There we go. All right.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
This is all going to be like dark and ashy. Like a charred corpse of a forest. Is that just more? Yeah, that's like lichen on the rocks. Alright, I haven't seen another thing yet. Oh, oh. Can we get rid of that shield?
Behind you.
Yeah, let's take on the sword guy right now. Hold off on the shield guy until we figure him out. There we go.
Behind you. Watch out.
Oh, another one. Okay, let's not. Come on, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Stay alive. Okay, we can do this.
Come this far.
There we go.
Too many of them. Strong position. Watch out!
We'll deal with you first. We'll take out Shieldy here in a second. Come on. Keep him off his feet. Kick and hack.
Get out of the way!
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? No. Whew. Okay, those shield guys are tough. I ain't gonna lie. Those shield guys are a little bit brutal. Did I come down this way? Yes. This was closed off before.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
So I'm guessing that's mirroring Odin's sacrifice that he did. Okay. Still haven't seen another. She gonna burn herself?
Run for your life! Turn the wrong way! Wrong way! You're still living. But you're turning the wrong way!
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
That's gonna be a heck of a way to open doors from here on out. Wow, okay.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion.
It was a trick.
The pyre.
Cert is through
waiting
there.
for you.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, cert. Find your own path.
There's always
Okay.
another way.
There's always
All
a
right.
way.
Is this
Find
the
your
next
own
one?
way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you.
It was never
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Even though I've already said they're not they're not faithful to it, it's kind of fun to watch play this after I've seen Thor Ragnarok. It's just kind of cool. Fun little name drops here and there. Oh, another fire gate.
Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Oh, we're gonna get beat up before then, though.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Okay. That's the way back through there, but they're gonna loop me through some kind of maze here, I think.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Okay, so... Oh, where it's all... The log's all charred. Okay. Find our way back. That's obviously the way there, but we're gonna have to go through here, which may lead us into a bit of a maze.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
All right. So we've got our way down here. Okay. Well, they say remember the way back. I wonder if maybe it'll be consumed, like the pathway will be blocked by different means.
What
gods answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
Ooh, okay, alright. Well, we made it through the second fire gate on the way to Surt. See, I'm doing the whole Marvel Comics thing again. On the way to Surt. And I think right here might be a good place to go ahead and take a break. We're seeing a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I probably dropped it in the fire back there. A little bit of her friend. I wish I wasn't so bad with names. I'm as bad with fake names as I am with real people. But her friend that was a slave that's been talking to her, his backstory about being burned alive to find the gates of Surt. So that's kind of interesting. This is his path that he took, whereas the Valravn was kind of her backstory of being out in the wilderness dealing with her darkness. So I expect we'll learn more about him as we go along here. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please join me again next time as we continue this absolutely fantastic game and see what is waiting right around that corner there. Alright, see you next time. Take care. Bye.